All righty. Good morning, all the actionable financial literacy listeners out there, those that are on Facebook, uh, X, and what's the other one I got on there? YouTube. Welcome to this morning's broadcast. I'm your host, Dr. Joe Blake, for On Point, and hey, welcome to the broadcast. We got some great information we're going to share with you today. Today we're going to be talking about health and wealth, the intersection of well-being and your finances. I tell you, it's important to maintain your health, so you don't have to use your wealth to get your health back in order. Because if you're unhealthy and you can't, you know, enjoy your wealth, I mean, it's a sad situation. And if you have wealth and don't have your health, and you have health and you can't enjoy your wealth, I mean, that's a bummer. To say the least, man. Absolute bummer. You can't do that. So we're gonna kind of move forward. My wife made this hat for me. It's kind of from my British time over there in the UK. So my hat, boom, over here. So let's kind of move forward here and share share our presentation here. Hold on, run this. Where's my get things going? My head's kind of uneven here. Let me do this right here. All right, ready, set, here we go. Take a deep breath. We're on this health and wellness. What is it about now? I am a doctor, but the type of I'm not the doctor to tell you take your clothes off. You got to keep your clothes on with me. So I'm going to tell you. I'm going to share with you things from my perspective when it comes to health with wealth. Yeah, I got your number on that one. All right, so here we are. We have to understanding financial wellness, the impact of health on our finances, and strategies for holistic well-being. Oh, you know what? I need to get something. I'll run a little commercial in a moment here. uh, Defining financial well-being, financial stability, predictors of health, and synergistic well-being. So, financial stability goes beyond just the income, and it encompasses your ability to manage day-to-day finances, uh, unexpected expenses without stress, promoting a sense of with stress without stress imposing on your sense of security. So if you got stress just pushing down on you because you're not financially stable, that can prevent you from really enjoying life. So you got stress on you, stress can press you down. So if you don't have that stability in your life, that can be a cause for you to end up being ill, not feeling well, not wanting to enjoy life. And it can be a predicator on your health. So researchers has also indicated that if you're physically or mentally um, out of it a little bit, it interconnects with your financial well-being and your overall wellness. So um, if you're not feeling well physically, could be money woes. Money woes can make you feel that way. You can't go nowhere. You can't express, uh, uh, feel well about it. It just makes you feel all ill. Um, and when you're unable to, like, I like to travel. My wife and I we like to travel. And I tell you, it's like every other year we leave the country, leave the U.S. And I mean, we still travel within the U.S. That's still fun. When you travel outside of the country, that's even a blessing because you see other nations, see the way other countries live, and then you get over there, you get to another place, you was like, "Yep, I'm glad." You start singing the songs. I'm glad to be an American, But it refreshes your thinking. Hit the reset button. It's like, man, I like it. I like it where I'm at. But you have to have the funds to do that. We don't have funds to go from here to Kentucky. You don't have the funds to go from here to Maryland, or you have the funds to go here to maybe Tucson. You don't leave your local area, man. It's tough. And so it also gives you that holistic relationship where you integrate financial well-being and having a lifestyle that fosters your overall well-being and your relationship between your wealth and your wellness. So wealth and wellness, it connects it together. You know, when you have fun, you can't do other things outside of going out to your neighborhood or your block. That's rough. See the same thing all the time. And actually, in the Bible, it talks about how God told Moses, He said, "Get yourself out of your land, away from your kindred." I think is in Genesis chapter 12. In Genesis chapter 12, God told Moses, "Get thee out of the house, out of the father's house, to a land where I will show you." So Moses had to travel. He had to travel so he can show him another place where he can be better off. Sometimes you had to travel away from your family, out of land where you were raised, to a land where God will show you where you can be prosperous. You don't always have to do that, but that was just one example. It's in Genesis chapter 12, where uh, God told Moses to kind of move away so he can show him a better place. Sometimes that's needed and necessary for your wealth and wellness to work together. So you had the funds, do that. If you don't have the funds, then you kind of in your spot. And some people still thrive that way, and others sometimes you got to move away a little bit so you can feel it. All right, correlation of good health. It reduces your stress, uh, uh, financial stress release, and for employees, it's a well-being thing. So your financial stress level will reduce when you have good social wellness, impacts your financial well-being on the overall health. So when you reduce that stress level, you have your financial stability that's there. You have uh, good overall health. Uh, Financial stress also the risk of financial stress if you have like high debt and it puts a strain on you physically and mentally because you're worrying about you actually start sometimes if you have high debt you're going to work to pay your bills instead of working to enjoy you work to build your life. Yeah, you work to build your life is not to go to work. And sometimes we end up going to work instead of having to work to build your life. So and I'm going to write about that too. That's in my next book. Your life is to build you. Your life is to. Your work is to build your life. Your life is not to build your work. All that. All right. Anyway, we'll come back to that again. So, employee well-being with employees, as an employer, financial wellness and overall health is crucial for your business. So, as a business owner, how your employees are interacting or being for your job, productivity, and satisfaction that the employees have. A satisfied employee is a productive employee. So if you have employees that are griping, complaining, and not happy with their job, they're not productive. So as an employer, you want to make sure your employees are satisfied and happy with what they're doing and who they are. They become more productive. So if you have employees that are unhappy, that are not satisfied, and just not happy, they're not sitting well in that position, you're gonna have a problem. It's not gonna be productive. But you got to do something to help yourself and help them out as well. All right. So strategies for financial well-being, budgeting and planning. You know what? Budgeting really is finding a spending pattern. So you got to creating a spending pattern to keep track of your expenses, uh, strategies for enhancing well-being and overall wellness. So, I'm going to play a little music here because I want to get something for you. Okay, so let me play some music here, and I'll be right back. Okay, back at her. Quick second there. Now, um, here's another one. Reduce medical costs. Medical costs is high when you're ill. Medications, even though the Biden administration uh, talked with to medical providers the low cost of prescription medication, man, those cost money. Medication costs money, and it can be costly to maintain your your uh, your health. But reducing your medical expenses, maintaining a healthy lifestyle can help you do that. There are different ways that you can change your eating habits, um, lower your weight. There was a time when I was considered a diabetic. I had to lose weight, change my eating habits, and I lost. Once I retired, I had a lot of stress in my life in retirement. Uh, I, stress reduced. I lost like 30 pounds right after I retired, and I started eating better. And so lost the weight. I don't take any diabetes. What is it, metformin? I don't take any of that no more. I really lost some weight. Then I found I drink a lot of water. I found a little product that I use. It's called what is it called? Lumavitas is a water bottle, and so don't see it there, but I have you can't really see it, but I drink water here, and it's hydrated water, so it kind of boosts up the hydration in the water system. So I like that too. So whatever you feel would work for you to help your body get better, uh, do those things. So it help you reduce your medical expenses. Now I'm not like the perfect picture of health. But do you just whatever you find that will help you get your wellness and your wealth together, you do that and integrate those things into your lifestyle so you can have just spend more time. Because traveling could be tough. Like the flight from here to the UK was 10 hours. The flight from here to Thailand was 20 hours. 20 hours. So you got to be able to sit for that long to get to where you got to go. And if you have problems sitting down or you have problems, uh, you got to be able to handle that. You got to be able to maintain it. All right. Business impact. So there's business impact when you have your health and wellness trying to keep that together. We talked about it earlier. Employee productivity, health equity, industry perspectives when it comes to your health and wellness. So employees, they're more productive when they're healthy and they're wealthy. So business can benefit from promoting financial wellness among their employees. They can become it can directly impact their productivity, satisfaction, and overall wellness. So employees, when they're promoted, I think I was reading a article. Yeah, it was. I was reading an article yesterday, and they talked about how many, because of the 401ks are blowing through the roof now, how many millionaires are being created because of the people being able to put money aside in their retirement accounts. Awesome. 'Cause you don't have to, if you're not putting money aside in your own retirement accounts, you don't have to rely on Uncle Sam and Social Security for your retirement. You have to put something aside for yourself. So if you don't have those type of accounts, you have to put some aside for yourself. You're going to be in trouble. Put it aside. Those programs are there for us. IRAs and 403bs. Put them aside for yourself. Uh, Send me a message through Facebook. Uh, I'm gonna show you some ways you can get a hold of me at the end, and I hope you put those things in place so you can do that. So you can do it for yourself. I retired when I was 52 years old. 52 or was 54. Now I was 52, and I'm going places now. I mean, it's fun. It's fun going to another land and hanging out with tigers and stuff like that. It's a blast, man. All right, impacts on your health and your finances. All right, so lower medical costs. You don't have to worry about getting all them pills and nothing like that. Reduce financial stress. Long term financial planning. Long term. Because if you're gonna be in this, you healthy, you're gonna be in this planet for a minute. If you're gonna be in this planet for that long, you want to make sure you want your life to live, your money to last. You want your money to last as long as you live. And when you have more, leave it to your kids. Because the word, the Bible also says, a good father or mother leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That's the name of the game. And no folks just say, I don't want to leave nothing to my kids. Selfish. Oh, I'm sorry. The word says it, man. And you don't want to live by the word, that's on you. But me, my client, when I go, I'm leaving something for my babies. Even if it's a little bit, something, but I'm leaving them something. I want them to remember now, remember my name. And remember who daddy is. And my children and my children's children, they're going to remember. Anyway, go to the financial benefits of good health, lower medical expenses. Also, you have you can maintain health, medical expenses, contribute to your wellness plan. It reduces financial stress. Uh, that's the benefits of it. Financial highlights the impact of health on the financial stability. Uh, living a healthy lifestyle, eating the right foods, eating the best foods. If you're gonna eat food, is eat the best one. Uh, it extends your life, extends your wealth management. When you eat the right stuff, your body feels good. Your stomach tells you don't have your stomach making all kinds of crazy sounds, not digesting things right. You don't have to. You're not in the hospital all the time, uh, and you just feel good. You sleep good. You sleep well. It is just you do things for yourself to make yourself better. Like sometimes like I bought this bed, and this bed is like the bomb because it massages you, it leans you up. You can lean up, lean your feet up, lean your back up. So I did it because I want to sleep right, sleep better. Sometimes you got to do things for yourself to help yourself get better. And when you do that, when I do that, it just it increases your health, increases everything so you can uh, be a better person, have more energy, be able to spend more time. When you spend time with your grandkids, man, it's a blast. I can still I still bounce around with my grandkids like I did with my kids. It's a little game that I played with my kids when they was young. I used to call it. Now this is not a derogatory when it's anybody else. But I used to call it Fat Boy Pile On. So I used to with my kids when they was young. I used to jump on Fat Boy Pile On that this kid jump on. Now my kids, my oldest boy is 37. So when they were small, I would jump on them. My grandkids, I can still jump and tussle with them on the ground and everything. And it's not like I'm 16, but I'm close to the 6-0. But I got still a couple years for that. But I can still roll on the ground. I can still roll on the ground and get back up. Maybe a little slower. I can still get down and get back up again. So that's a ticket, man. When you can still roll around with grandkids, that's the bomb. And you ain't worried about not able to get back up again. You can still do it. I ain't trying to do it every day, but you can still do it though. But so that's the key, man. You can have your health and still do that. You can still you feel it. You can still look. And now I got 9 grandkids. So there's 9 of them bad boys. I only had 3 babies. Well 4, right? 3 babies. Then when I got married, married and got that blended family. But when my 3 were little, I was down there. So having the wealth and the health helps you do that. Helps you be that for your family. So we have to kind of stop at this point right here because we're running out of time. But we'll finish this up next week. But just want to remind you, uh, hey, this is the book on financial legacy, and that's what we're talking about: having the wealth and the health, wellness and the health and the wellness. Uh, in the legacy book, we talk about building that legacy for our family. You can scan the QR code. You can get the get this particular. It's called a Sapphire book. Sapphire book is my second edition of the trilogy. Uh, this book will give you more information about building that financial legacy for your family, for the future. Up in the corner over here, this will get you my app. The app has information in it where you can learn more about financial concepts and gaining access to economic information. And that's where you get access to the podcast, get access to uh, the financial actionable financial letter that goes out. The podcast is weekly. The letter goes out weekly as well. And some there are throughout the week I send out information about uh, actionable information to help you learn more about gaining wealth. There's dollar information there, but more so about learning about gaining wealth. By the time as you learn more, you'll increase your wealth. You increase your income and your wealth by 50% over like a 12-month period. You'll increase. Uh, so that's there. Always remember to uh, the other objective is to be able to increase your. Here we go. Is that right? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Always like and subscribe for the channel. Like it here, subscribe here as well. Get the word out there. Let folks know about it. Upcoming in the rest of the year, I'm going to have a interview uh, uh, on the radio show. I'm also going to do a video towards the end of the year where I'll be on Roku and what's the other TV? Fire TV. I'm doing a commercial there as well. I need to cast this net out there more about financial literacy so people can understand. And remember, financial literacy is gaining access of economic information and making use of those concepts. Now, uh, I have to be general when I'm talking on YouTube and everything because it's a general audience. If you want more detailed information, you download my app. You can reach me there. And if you want to more specific information, contact me. Uh, 623-748-7689. You can always go to my website there and send me a message, and we can set a one-on-one. I'm licensed in 10 different states, so it depends on which state you're in. Uh, I can help you where you are and get more information to you as well. So again, thank you for being here with us today. This is Dr. Joe Blake with the On Point Podcast, reminding you to stay tuned, stay informed, and stay on point. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next week.